Get that bluefish in here.
He was right over. He was right over there, close to where.
He's gonna take you around that pier.
He's not gonna take me to the pier.
You want me to fight him a little while? To the trout?
He's shaking his head like a trout.
Well, you know what they say. They hit like a trout and they fight like a trout.
Nice trout.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. You
God,
think
what
he
a pretty trout.
You think he didn't go on that Billy Bay
Man,
there?
I'm telling
He
you
hit
what
that,
now. That Billy Bay shrimp
that artificial, buddy.
was just exactly what he was looking for this morning.
Did he swallow it or
Oh
what?
man. They don't forget
That
what
belly full of roe.
Uh-huh. Get her out here.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Fish ain't hurt a
Oh
bit.
man, that's beautiful. Isn't she
That's
pretty?
the good thing about those. Right in the roof of the head.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello and welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today the show, Joe, is just about an imposter.
That's right. It's a shrimp imposter, and we've got lots of them nowadays. When you go in a tackle shop, you'll see a lot of them. And today we're going to fish a speckled trout using an imitator of a shrimp. And they make them that look just like a live shrimp now. It's amazing where we've come in the last 25 years. But speckled trout love live shrimp, and so we're going to target speckled trout today, utilizing an artificial shrimp and. Have a good day on the water.
And you might want to take some notes during gear time for this one.
Well, the guys will go over with us, the types, that they use, the color variation, and colors like anything else, depending on the clarity of the water, the time of day, lighting conditions. Certain colors work better, so you need to have a variety of colors, and they'll talk about that.
And Donna tells me she's got a recipe that we're going to really like for flounder today.
We both like flounder, and it's a crunchy flounder recipe. Don't know a lot about it, but to me it sounds good.
Let's check out this imposter. We'll do it now on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Ricky say that's the hot bait right now, huh?
Yes, sir. That's a good artificial shrimp right there.
Well, it's the first day of June, and got a good speckled trout bite going, and trying to get started early today.
Yes.
Because there's rain coming across the state.
Yeah, it's
and,
good and overcast. I mean, it's prime time.
Well, maybe getting an early start, we can go ahead and get on the fish pretty quick.
1st of June. June last year was real good.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see if those speckled trout still remember what a shrimp looks like.
They forgot about it.
Well, let's go get them.
All right, let's do it.
Ricky, I tell you what, this right here by this dock where this shallow water falls off.
Oh yeah.
It's a good looking spot, and I know we've caught fish here before, so wind's blowing that way, good setup right here.
Yeah, we got at our back, and there's bait all around this dock.
Right. Well, this overcast is, what kind of impact does that normally have on this?
It's usually good for trout, you know?
That right?
Yeah. I'd rather it be overcasted and bright, sunny, nice day.
Right.
Just seems like they feed a little better on overcast days.
Right.
I think they don't think anybody's out here looking for them.
Oh,
easy there.
That may have been a bluefish. Then again, it may have been a speckled trout.
Everything's mixed in here with all these menhaden. You just don't know. Flounder, reds, trout, blues.
Well, he kind of thumped it like a speckled trout.
Show him to me. All right.
All right, good fish,
About
Ricky.
time.
Yep.
I changed that clear one.
Yep.
And that made all the difference in the world.
That was right over there close to where I got that
it
bite.
was right.
Maybe,
Yes, sir, that's a good fish right there now.
maybe they're going to be over there close to that dock.
Probably holding bait.
Yep.
He's a good fish.
Yep.
Easy there. Got some fight to him.
Yep,
Pretty trout.
pretty trout. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And,
Yeah.
it kind of had a delayed hook set. I hate to
Yeah.
tell you that. I'll tell you what.
Well, I missed one over there a while ago. Yeah, he's pretty.
Look at the colors. He looks like he just
Yeah.
come out of the ocean.
Yeah, he's got that real silver saltwater look to
He's
him.
15 miles up the river.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
He is.
Let's let him grow back up a
Two
little
and a
more.
half, we'll
Yeah,
take that.
Absolutely.
Let's get another one.
All right.
Speckled trout. There's,
Yeah, he didn't quite have that. He had that little ratty-tat-tat bump instead
they're
of
out
a
here feeding on the same thing the trout are.
little old bluefish.
You like to have that for bait, wouldn't you?
Oh man, that's a. Of course, now I tell you what, he might be in trouble around some of these big trout we can see around. All right, bluefish, go up.
And trout's hanging, probably hanging around them, picking up their leftovers.
Probably.
That's a little guy. He hit it like a ton of bricks, but
Yeah,
it's a little one. It's a trout, but
shaking that head.
he swallowed
Need
it.
a net?
too. Nah,
That's about like that one I just caught.
look at it. He loves. They love a shrimp. Nah,
Man, he inhaled that thing, didn't he?
he did. He did indeed. The feed is on.
All right.
What you got there, Dean?
There he is.
Get that bluefish
He was
in here.
he was right over.
He's
He
gonna
was
take
right
you-
over there
he's
close
gonna-
to where.
He's gonna take you around that pier.
He done gonna take me to the pier.
You want me to fight him a little while? To the trout?
He's shaking his head like a trout.
Well, you know what they say. If they hit like a trout and they fight like a trout.
Nice trout.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. You
God,
think
what
he
a
don't?
pretty trout.
You think he didn't go on that Billy Bay
Man, I'm
there?
telling
He
you
hit
what
that,
now. That Billy Bay shrimp
that artificial, buddy.
was just exactly what he was looking for this morning.
Did he swallow it or
Oh
what?
man. They don't
Get
forget
that
what
belly full of roe.
Uh-huh. Get her out here.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Fish ain't hurt a
Oh
bit.
man, that's beautiful. Isn't she
That's the
pretty?
good thing about those. Right in the roof of the head.
Look.
No,
Yeah, it's got that good, clear saltwater color to it right now.
Beautiful.
Just came from the ocean
well,
almost.
you do know how to
looks
catch one.
like. Absolutely.
It's a good fish.
Yeah. I may not be good as a speckle specialist, but I'm
I'll
pretty
tell
good.
you what, you keep hanging around. Pretty work, D.
Come on,
Nice.
sweetie, go raise some little ones.
Nice job there.
Thank you.
How'd that thump feel?
Felt pretty good. Just like it was supposed to.
You don't have to, there ain't no second guessing that bite.
Nope.
Give me that bait back.
I think I think it's a little one.
That's
Maybe
all
a
right.
bluefish. I don't know.
No, it's a
That's a
little
little
trout.
trout.
We don't raise them. We just catch them. One is eating that up right there.
Well, what happened on him? It was just kind of sitting there.
Look at the spots on that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, loaded with spots.
Let's see if we can't find his mama.
I had one snatch on mine
What?
just as soon. There he is.
Where's mama?
Son, here she is. No,
No, I don't
you
think
hit it
so.
like mama. It's a trout.
Well, they're seriously feeding, aren't they? That's
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit bigger than the one I just caught.
Son, they are feeding too. When you see that shrimp buried like that, Dean, that shrimp is
I tell you, they
completely
are.
buried, and I set the hook just as
They are.
fast.
They are really set. They are really inhaling it.
I tell you what he's got. He's got some sharp teeth on him. All right,
All righty, Ricky.
just a school of small ones. That's all right. The river, you never know up here if it's going to be a 6-pounder or a little 12-inch one.
Well, we know there's some bigger ones around.
They're all up here feeding.
Go, he hit that thing just as soon as it hit the water.
I know on that, when you jab it like that, shrimp jumps off the bottom as it's descending.
Right.
They can't stand it. They know
Right.
that's the time to strike that shrimp.
It just kind of pops and then
Yep.
starts to fall. They,
But you got to work it. Bring 'em on in here.
that's another small one though. But
Alright.
even if he is small, you got to tend to him. Boy, they're inhaling that thing, aren't
Yes, sir. So here, butter.
Yeah.
He bit your tail off on that first bite. That blue had you just about finished off.
they? He got my
Good
tail.
fresh. They all look just as fresh as
Boy,
they
that's
can be.
beautiful.
Good job, Dean. You want a new shrimp, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir, Captain Kellum.
Wish I had time to mess with
Here, give me your
you. Hold on. Show you how good I do treat my people. Stop fishing. All right, Dean.
there he
on.
is. Yep.
Hit it right there. Swallowed it. A hair better's not the same
Oh,
fish
these
earlier, but
little guys are,
hold on, hit it again.
look like they're coming out of the same mold.
Man. Does that count even if I don't touch it?
No,
All right.
does not.
Ain't no problem. I got another one on the way. There's one, Dean.
You know, Ricky,
Another small guy.
seems like every time we, you know, our summertime fishing is really dependent on structure of
Oh,
some
yeah.
sort, you know, around the bridges,
Yeah.
the docks. And I think that's because, you know, they spawn all summer long and they like to be around structure.
They
so
do.
obviously that's what we've got going today.
Oh. Every one of these little guys are full of roe. You can see their bellies all poked out. It's just that time of year. And they're feeding, you know. When they get full of roe, they're feeding. Early morning bite, overcasted like this. We could do without all the wind, but you gotta take what the Lord gives you. What you got?
Oh,
That's a little
it's
trout.
speckled
We'll take
trout,
it.
small one. He's not as good as that first one, but he's
Bring him on up here.
well. His mama's over there, I know, so.
Where he gets it, right in the side of the jaw. Not hurt a bit.
Oh, Billy Bay scores again.
That one's full of roe. 12 inches, 13
Wow.
inches, they're full of roe.
Okay. Yeah, Ricky, it's 1st of June and fishing with these artificial shrimp, but I guess that's a really good bait just about all year long.
It is. They're the shrimp's starting to show up now, so they're really looking for them. A lot of menhaden's still around. I mean, they'll hit other things. You know, the MR17 has done well too, especially when the blues get biting.
Right.
You may want to switch to that to save
That's
a
right.
bait. But
That's right.
you know, shrimp's just one of the favorites. But they'll hit all sorts of things. But that shrimp has always been a favorite.
Even in cold weather, right?
Cold weather, it's good. Yeah, because this particular bait, you can fish it real slow. You know, in the wintertime, they don't want it. It's quite as fast as we're fishing it now.
Right.
But yeah, it's a good all-around bait.
That's a little better fish there, ain't it, Ricky?
Yeah, I had to set the hook a hair better on him.
You need to.
But what it is, if it's a trout, he's holding down.
Let me get the net.
He might be, unless he's foul hooked. Look at him just cruising there. He might not even know he's hooked up, D. Oh yeah, pretty
I believe he
trout there.
does know he's hooked. Shaking that head like he does.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, put him right there. He swallowed it too. Real healthy. All right, D. What were you saying about my clear shrimp?
Give me a. I told you they would kill that thing in the daggum clear water.
All I heard about was that key lime pie. Shrimp you had.
It's not key lime pie. It's just lemon pie.
I think it's
This is
the,
North Carolina, not Florida.
I think it's that jab right there. That's what I think it is.
Give me one
Little
of them things. I know better.
Little guy, hey, they all like it. He was just doing what his daddy told him to. Look at that shrimp. He's got it
That was all. It was all he could handle.
doubled
Right?
over in his mouth. Hey, he says if I got to hit him twice to get him down, I will.
Ricky, I don't believe we can catch fish this fast on live bait, do you?
Not here you can't. The little fish will eat you alive. That's where that artificial is better, is, you know, places that
Right.
the blues, and there's croaker, pinfish, everything around here.
Need net?
Nah, he ain't too bad.
He's a little better.
Watch the motor right there. I got it
Gotcha.
on just to keep us off the
Gotcha.
dock. Swallowed it. He swallowed it. Come here, boy. Ain't a bad fish.
Nope.
He just would make the new 14-inch cut.
Absolutely
Try
beautiful.
to be easy with him. Full of roe. A good fish. Not what we're looking, but he's a trout. He was way out there, D.
Joe, that's an effective bait.
It really is. You know, like I said earlier, speckled trout love shrimp. It's real high on their list of things that they like to key in on and a part of their diet. And we've come a long way in the development of artificial shrimp. And again, the colors and everything. So we'll go to gear time. The guys will talk to us how important that is and a little bit of how to fish them.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Let's go to gear time.
Well, Ricky, that was a great day. Kind of ended up back in a creek back here trying to get away from the wind.
Yeah.
And but the trout are kind of scattered out right now.
They are. You just got to go and fish hard, and these shrimp done the job today.
Yeah, and you know, we caught them on different colors. We caught you know, 2 or 3 on the you know, white and chartreuse
green,
tail.
yeah, the green
and
tail.
Then the when we were out in the river in that clear water, this clear with the sparkle in it was really good. But all these colors, you know, like, you know, when you're in muddy water, a brighter color like this, and they're good for, you know, we catch red drum on these and flounder. And
it pays to play around with the colors, because you don't ever know. I mean, I've seen the time where color did matter.
Yeah.
I like just to stick with the lifelike looking, you know, pattern like the clear you've got.
Right.
And this green tail, you know, we've got green tail shrimp.
Now, I've seen when they just wanted pink too. You know,
yeah.
So it's,
yeah, pink's a favorite. You just got to play around with them and find out what, you know, what.
Well, now these only like a 1/4 ounce.
Yeah.
Tell me about your rod set up for fishing a lightweight lure like this.
Well, I start right here at the leader. I've used a 25-pound test monofilament. You know, it holds up good. The bluefish today, you know, I lost a plug or two, but main thing is just check for frays after you have some blues hit.
Right.
And 25-pound will hold up fine, and then the braid is just 10-pound.
Right, that's
10-pound test.
That's what I've got on mine.
Yeah.
It's a 10-pound test with like a 2 or 4 equivalent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 4 diameter.
Right.
And then the rod is just this is a 6.6 medium action.
Right.
And that Shimano Stratic reel does real good, real light setup.
Well, when you're fishing in the wind like we were today, having a light rod, light line, you know, is really critical to staying in contact with that bait.
Oh yeah, that's everything, because sometimes, you know, you can barely feel that hit if you got a big bow in your line.
Right.
So having tension on it, and like you said, nice sensitive rod tips, everything.
Right. Well, that was a great day fishing again, and I really appreciate you taking me today.
Yes, sir. I'm glad we could come.
We'll look forward to doing it again sometime soon.
All right, that's a deal.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Man.
Once again, we thank you for that valuable information. Now, if you want to go speckled trout fishing, here's a number that you can call. And speaking of fishing, well, Donna, well, she's got one of our favorite fish meals today. It is crunchy flounder, so let's catch up with Donna. She's in the kitchen here on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
and we're making a Dijon crunchy flounder. It is a really quick and easy recipe, and you're going to add some great flavor as well as this great crunch on the outside. So let's go ahead and get started. We have our fillets, our flounder fillets, and you can see they're nice and beautiful. So we're ready to go. You can use any type of mild white fish that you might have or that you like as well. So this is a great recipe. It's really versatile, so you can just kind of adapt it to whatever you and your family like. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our flounders and fillets, and we're going to coat it with a mixture of Dijon whole grain mustard, and that'll give it some nice mouth appeal inside. It's going to be a little bit crunchier, and it's going to have a nice hearty flavor. And then I decided it was a little too thick, so I added some horseradish, Dijon mustard that I had as well to thin it out just a little bit, and it'll add some additional flavor as well. So then I'm going to take my pastry brush and I just kind of mix that all together to thin that out. And then we're just going to spread it on our fillets. And I'm going to coat both sides. So we're just going to give it a nice healthy coat on one side. We'll turn it over and do it on the other. So this is going to be a nice hidden treasure inside your fillets. So then we're going to take our chicken bake, and we're going to, this is going to be something we're going to do in the oven. So you want to go ahead and preheat your oven while you're doing this to about 400 degrees and line your baking sheet. Because I always like to line mine with some foil because that way it's easier to clean up. So now that we have our breading out on our plate or on our wax paper, we're going to take our Dijon coated sides and we're going to place those onto our breader. Then I'm going to coat the other side with our mustard. You can see all those great grains in there, so this is going to be really yummy. And then what I do is I just kind of fold my wax paper over it and press it down into my fish. That way I know that it's coated well and it's all going to stick and be really yummy. And then I flip it over and make sure the other side is coated as well. Then I give it a little shake. And then I place it onto my baking sheet that I've covered with foil. We're going to do one more. This is a real big technique. This is such a pretty piece of fish. Press it in. Then we're going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes, just until it's nice and cooked throughout. You don't want to cook it too long because you don't want them to dry out. So there you go. We're going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes, and then you're ready to go. And as you can see, it's nice and crunchy looking. You're going to have this great fluffy fillet in the middle. It's going to be so great. You're going to love it. It's going to have some great flavor, some crunch on the outside. Then I just served it with some steamed asparagus. It's a great meal, quick and easy for you when you come home from work, or if you're really super busy, it's just a great, quick and easy meal. So I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Simple Cooking.
Thanks, Donna. Crunchy Dijon flounder. I have got to try that. It looks so good. Joe, speaking of looking good, you've got a great selection. Yeah,
and as we said earlier, and they said in Gear Time, having a color selection will certainly help you get through the morning or the afternoon or all day. Depending on the lighting conditions, chartreuse might be better than a clear that day. So just having a good selection in your tackle box will certainly help. Speckled trout love shrimp, so it's a great lure to have in your box. And as I said earlier, there's many different varieties out there on the market now, and unlike 25 or 30 years ago. And this selection right here is from the Betts collection, the Billy Bay artificial shrimp. But just they just look like the real thing, and certainly will fool old speckled trout. So if you don't have any, put them in your box and try them.
Just depending on what color's working that day.
Absolutely.
For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.